Yo, Chainsaw Man episode 10, Bruised and Battered. Yeah, it's a lot more than bruised and battered going on. Chainsaw Man episode 10, Bruised and Battered. So this is like the aftermath of the whole assassination attempt and everything that was going on with special all the special divisions and main special division 4 that's trying to, recoup and get itself back together after losing a few members. So in this episode, again, I'm gonna get right to it because we are just excited to watch this show, and as excited as I am, you really feel the pain that some of the characters are going through. Uh, Aki is very emotional. All right, he is hurting, and he needs to find some way to cope. And he's just he's a mess. Um, Other people like Denji and Power are just kind of indifferent about the entire thing, which again, their personality as devils kind of makes a lot of sense. So we definitely give them a pass as far as how they go. They got a one track mind, whatever their focus is, that's what they're trying to do. So they got a job to do. That's what they're going to do. Which your job right now for me is to hit that subscribe button and make sure that you're subscribed to this channel and like all the videos and stuff so you can keep up to date with all this stuff. So we have Aki checking on his curses and seeing how that they're reacting throughout the episode. So we see that the nail. So this is the cursed devil, and that nail sword he has. Uh, he has 2 years left on that curse. So I'm assuming that's 2 years left on his life. Um, could be 2 years left on the contract. Could be two. I don't know how much more is taken from him. So it's a process where he has to deal with, I guess, 2 years left on his life to survive. Again, I haven't read the manga, so I have to infer whatever I can or try to remember whatever details that were thrown out in that episode. He also tried to call the Fox Devil. I think he did his con thing. I may not be doing it right, but um, it's not showing up. And one of the comments made was that uh, you made it bite off more than it wanted to, so now it's not happy with you. So that could be an issue. And so the process of that, he's got to figure out what he needs to do to, you know, keep, abreast of everything that's going on with Special Division 4, as well as what he's going to do to be able to survive. So that's up in the air. While this is going on, we see that, Power and Denji were there visiting and they decided to leave. And Denji recognizes that he's not been emotional throughout this entire process. He hasn't cried. Aki has cried because he's frustrated. He just lost a lot of good people. Denji's still, again, that indifference. And they end up going to meet up with Makima, who takes them to this new teacher. And this new teacher is going to train them. And he was eager to get started right away. He gave them full points for their questions, for the questions that they answered, because they were very honest. Like, I'm going to fight for whoever's winning. Or I'm going to fight for whoever takes care of me. I don't, my associates are dead. Okay, well, they're dead. I got stuff to do. So he liked these answers. So he touted himself as being one of the strongest devil hunters there is, and apparently he hasn't been beaten. And again, I still don't know this man's name, so make me a little nervous. I'm like, what else is he about? But if he can train, he's only trained humans, so if he can train devils, then he should be the strongest devils ever. So that kind of sets up, their arc is how they're going to become stronger, and what levels of strength that they can reach and do more damage, because they've essentially been kind of one shots where they just kind of get something done and it's over, or they've been getting battered. So they got to figure it out. So the way he introduces himself is he snaps their freaking necks by giving them a hug. Snaps their necks, and then basically he's doing the assessment. So he figures out Denji is roughly immortal, and that's probably why the Gun Devil wants his heart. Now to think about it, like, because Denji is immortal. That's what he kind of mentioned in there, and Power is semi-immortal and stuff. So apparently she's just been getting knocked unconscious throughout these fights. Denji has been getting killed, like straight up killed. Denji was apparently murdered like over 21 times throughout the course of this training that took place this day. Power trying to make sure that he say like, yeah, I've been knocked unconscious, but you've been dead. Like, so I don't know what's going on or what is he testing the limits of their durability? Is he testing, how much their brain can take before it gets scrambled, or just trying to see, what their fighting techniques are? Like, I don't know, but this man has got a method, and he's been outsmarting them at every turn. So of course, they're going to try and figure out how to get some get back. While they're figuring that out, we go back to Aki, and he is literally talking with some of the other division members, and they're like, "Well, you've got a choice. You can stay in this fight, or you can go. You can leave." And in this process, Makima's sister actually comes in sometime after they leave and give him that kind of decision, and she comes in with some letters and not Makima's, I'm sorry, Himeno's sister. I'm sorry, Himeno's sister comes in and is talking about a lot of stuff. And basically, what Himeno's sister is talking about is that she wanted Aki to quit. She wanted Aki to quit, and they could run away, I guess, and go live on the beach somewhere. But he's very dedicated to taking out the people that killed his family. And now Himeno was taken out by some people who work for the same person. So everybody's on his hit list at this point. He's like, I'm not quitting. He's staying, and they're gonna like, we're gonna figure out, whatever we do, but you need a stronger contract. So Himeno is definitely on his mind, and he's trying to figure out what to do next. So he's willing to do whatever it takes to kind of get this thing done. So they end up setting him up to go see a new devil to get a new contract. While they're in the process of doing that, we see that Power and Denji are trying to get everything together to outsmart Teacher. They want to outsmart him and figure it out because they're going to win on the battle of wits. So they set themselves up. They got some bottles full of blood, that are set up elsewhere, and sneak attacks and stuff are ready to go. He comes and just comes to their apartment because he's like, after they were done training for the day, they come to the apartment and they launch a sneak attack. This man's reflexes are so freaking smooth, so smooth. Straight just cocked their head back and dodged that spear that came right through the door, and literally was just handling business the entire time. Again, he knows their limitations. He knows their weakness. Again, with her being anemic when she uses too much blood, then that definitely takes her out of the game. And Denji, again, he didn't see the attack coming and got leveled. And even when they said they were done, and he told Power, "Hey," he said, "we're done for the day," still got a knife right in the face because you don't believe anything else anyone says. We're training no matter what, and training is training. So he killed Denji just for the hell of it. Like, I don't know, like this is shaping up to be interesting. And this is only day two, the beginning of day two. So I have no idea how this is going to carry on. But we go back to Aki, they've taken him down to a dungeon, I guess, like a prison where they keep several devils. They're locked up, and apparently there's one devil they take him to has contracts with for two other people. One lost his sight, I guess, and the other one lost half his life. Okay, I think he lost his sight, his sense of smell and taste, and then another one, say again, you know, lost half his life. So whatever Aki's going to give up in comparison to this, I'm sure he's not worried about, because if he loses half his life, apparently that may be only 2 years left, so he could care less. Like, as long as he gets the job done, he's trying to get done, he think he'll be fine. I don't know if what this devil is going to do, but it's called the Future Devil. So if you know anything about it, then of course you already kind of know where it's going. I have no clue, so I don't know if he can tell the future, can do stuff. Like, we already had some kind of like freeze time type of demon. So future just sounds like power of foresight. You're gonna see what's coming. You can kind of see what somebody's attack's gonna do, or see their moves. Maybe you can see, kind of like the movie Next. You can see a couple seconds ahead and see what's going on, and you know operate accordingly. I don't know, but this is how the episode ends, with a knife in Denji's head and Aki trying to figure out a new contract. And this is shaping up to be. Like every episode has really been like, yo, cliffhanger status. Like you want to know what's going on. You want to see how this is going to play out, and we got a lot probably to look forward to because from everything I've been hearing is Chainsaw Man is going to go on for at least 2 seasons. Um, Again, I'm not sure how long the manga is or where it stops or how this stuff is broken up, but I'm excited to see what's going on. Again, Brent couldn't be here with us today, but he will be down in the comments as soon as he watches the episode, talking about whatever's going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, so please drop in the comments any speculations, any ideas you got of what you think is going to happen. Make sure, because we are doing a giveaway right now, hashtag Geek Variants giveaway. Every video, you can drop that hashtag on once per video and earn yourself an entry into that giveaway. And you can go back and look at the video that has the giveaway stuff and show what some of the stuff is that we're giving away. Again, it's just free stuff. It's free stuff I've collected over the course of the year, and I'm just trying to, give it out to you guys. So by all means, make sure you knock that out. Make sure that you have hit that subscribe button so that way you know when we drop these videos, because it's every video is eligible within December. So that's all I got for this one. Again, I am just hyped beyond repair that I don't think I can take it if they end this, on a huge cliffhanger and I got to wait for a whole nother season. It's gonna hurt. But we got stuff to look forward to. My Hero is going well. Brent's been covering that. It's been going very well. Demon Slayer got announced for April, and it's going to start off with a more or less a movie. It's going to start off in February, I believe. So it's going to have the last parts of the Entertainment District arc, and then the first part of the Swordsmith Village arc. So if you go see this movie, you kind of get a little bit of a preview. It looks like, and again, the rights to the My Hero live action have just been apparently given to Netflix. So we've got some interesting stuff coming forward, especially with the One Piece have been, I believe everything's completed on that, and we have Avatar to look forward to as well, live action. So by all means, stay tuned in here, check out all this stuff, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Later. Geek Variants giveaway.